Hello and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Kingston, Idaho. And today I'm going to show you how to make this wonderful card from the Grassy Grove stamp set. This stamp set is one of my go-to most favorites right now. I have created other cards with this stamp set. So I made these with the New Horizons Designer Series paper. Then I wanted to show how you could use this stamp set also without the paper and create your own background. Today we're going to use the die set mostly with the stamp set. We are going to be using the deer, and we are using this piece, and then we're using the 2 sentiments from the set, and then most of it is going to be dies. So I'm going to show you how to create this card. First, we're going to use crumb cake, 2 pieces of basic white 4x5 1/4, 1 piece of the Designer Series paper, the New Horizons 3 3/4 by 5, basic white 3 3/4 by 5, and a pear pizzazz. The first thing you're going to do is take your pear pizzazz and you're going to use the die and you're going to run it through your Big Shot machine, and magic of television, you're going to have it turn out like this. So I am going to just show you real quickly. You have this piece as well. So the first thing I did, and if you have a better way, let me know, I die cut the top portion of the 3 3/4 by 5 cardstock. Then I came in and ran it through again to get this. And when you're done, you end up with this piece. With these 2 pieces, you end up with this one. Then what I did, also magic of television, I don't want you to just sit and watch me do some of the little detail things. This card is easy to make. It is, it's going to take a little bit of time because you're just doing some extra little things. So I took we've got new markers. Stampin' Up! Now has these 10 new Stampin' Blends. They're wonderful. So I wanted to have a few different color variations on the tree trunk. So I took 3 or 4 of the colors and created this. So you're going to just color these. It colors super quick, but like I said, I didn't want to bore you with, because you want to get all of these little tiny branches, and it'll take you maybe 4 minutes, 3 minutes to color it. But then after you've done this, then I'm going to take my sponge. Oh, and my inks are going to be just 3. Memento Black, Old Olive, and Soft Suede. So we're going to take the Old Olive, and the only reason I'm doing this is I wanted to just give the branches a little bit of dimension. I'm all about, adding a little more color. So you're going to just lightly sponge here and there randomly where you want just a little bit of extra color. And I don't know if you will pick this up on the video or not, but it really does just enhance and give this more of a realistic look, because no tree is just one big solid color. So that's all there is to that. And now to put the card together, we are going to take our basic, our crumb cake, not our basic, our crumb cake. We're going to fold the paper in half and give it a nice little crease. This helps the card stand up really well. And we're going to take our basic black and get some of this gluing out of the way. We're going to glue this to the card base. Let me grab this for us super quick. Okay, we're going to just put this down just to give it that little border edge. And then we're going to work on, we're going to take our Designer Series, we're not working on the paper yet. This is going to be for the inside. So you're taking your Designer Series paper. I'm going to just walk you through this too. I cut this at 3 1/4 by 5. You're going to have a little extra strip, and that extra little strip is how I cut my sentiment. I wanted it to still have the matching paper. The sentiment is coming from a retired stamp set, the Rustic Retreat. I'm using the Thinking of You. And the inside sentiment is going to be coming from Nature's Harvest, a reminder to never forget how much you mean to me and so many others. The nice thing about this stamp set is it could be birthday, thinking of you, thank you. It's an anything kind of card. So I'm getting ahead of myself again. So the two things you're also going to be die cutting along with the tree, you're going to be die cutting one of each size of the deer. So it's really, die cutting is, you know, 4 times through and you're done. Or you can go 3 times through and you're done because you can do the deer at the same time. So the designer series paper, if you didn't have the designer series paper, you could actually easily just make your own scenery with a blender brush, just saying. But I love the paper so much that I actually am using it. So to speed things up, I took our piece that we sponged and we colored, flipped it over, and I added all these dimensionals. Why? Because I wanted to give kind of that silhouette look. So I took all of the papers off of the dimensionals, and we're going to now place it on our 3 3/4 by 5 piece. And because I'm doing this on video, I'm a little shaky here. So let me, and it's hard to see on this paper that I picked. All right, there we go. And now I'm pressing, so see, you get that dimension. It's so pretty. Then I pre-cut the deer already. So you're gonna take your deer and you're gonna have one sit here and you're gonna have one sit here. You can glue them flat or you can put a dimensional on them. I opted to do the mini dimensional on them. But I did come to the conclusion that, let me show you my card, their little feet are floating. So really you would want to glue down the feet and then have the dimensional back there, which is what I'm going to do now. So you're gonna use your little mini dimensionals, and you just need 2. And then I need another, let me see if I have another one here. Yep, I've used these quite a bit, so. And then we're gonna put one here and one here. And then this time I am going to put a little bit of glue on the feet. So let's see how this works. I am so in love with this set and the paper, and I hope you will actually take it into consideration for yourself. I'm trying to just get a tiny bit of glue. I don't want a glob here, so my glue seems to not want to work, of course. How rude. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there we go. Sorry, this could be one of those fast forward moments. Okay, there we go. Just a tiny bit, and we're gonna put this right. Let me get myself back in the camera. I'm gonna just put this somewhere right here. Just like that. Okay, then we're gonna do the same thing to this little one. And bring this back in, put the glue. There we go. You don't need a lot, just a tiny. And we're gonna put this little guy right here. I took a black marker and I just made a little eye and I put the black on the feet so that it just kind of looks a little more realistic. So then we're going to take our sentiment. You can use whatever sentiment you have. And because this sentiment is in this hole, I am putting one dimensional on this one edge. So let me put this back again so I know what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take this off and I'm going to glue the rest of this. Just like that. So when it lays down, it's that little hole is popped up and it's not going to look like it's falling in. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to take this, glue this to our card base, back on the black, and there's the front of the card. I love this. Love, love, love it. Okay, then we're going to do the inside. We're going to take our we're going to take our old olive and we're going to use this stamp. Old olive, I just took the wrong ink. What did I do with my old olive? There we are. We're going to stamp this in old olive down on the bottom. And we're going to go all the way across. Just like that. Then what I do is to just fill in these void spots, I'm just going to re-stamp the bottom just to give it a nice even edge. There we go. Then we're going to take our deer and we're going to stamp it in the soft suede. And put him right here. So I want to just show you, because I've stamped him up above, we don't want him floating. I did that to show you how you would fix that. So you get back into your old olive and you're going to create the ground to go under his feet. So he's not just standing and floating in the air, okay? So that's how you would fix that if you get him floating. Then we're going to take our Memento Black and our Sentiment. We're going to put that right here. And then we're going to mount this to our other piece of basic black. Get this out of the way. Line that up, give this a little bit of a nice edge. There's the inside, and put this to the inside of our card. And there we have it. And this looks so, to me, so elegant. I just think this is such a pretty look. So there's the card. This is my first one and my one that we just made. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the bell if you want to be notified of more videos. And in the meantime, go make something uniquely yours. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.